Hi, fifth grade. Welcome back. It's day 3 of Doubting Castle. Our story's a little gloomy at this point. We left Christian and Hopeful in a bad situation. Maybe you're feeling a little gloomy right now because you're stuck inside and you can't get out and you can't see your friends. So I wanted to share a verse with you that I've always loved. It's from the book of Lamentations, and it's chapter 3, verses 22 and 23. It says, "The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness." God is faithful, even in a difficult situation like being stuck inside, not being able to be with your friends and do the things you want to do. Just know and trust that God's got this, that He is faithful, and we don't need to worry. We just need to continue to trust in Him. So before we get started into the next part of the story, I have 3 vocabulary words for you that I would like you to look up: lamented, utmost, and rogue. So go ahead and stop the video and look those words up, please. All right, you should have found the definitions to those words. Let me find them real quickly. So lamented, it's funny that I just shared from the book of Lamentations, lament. We have lamented here in our story. So lamented, you should have found the definition as to regret deeply, to mourn. Todd lamented the death of his dog for several days. Oh, I remember when I lost a dog when I was young. That's not a happy situation. That would definitely be a cause to lament, to regret, to mourn. The next word, utmost, you should have found the definition of the highest or greatest degree. Linda worked to her utmost to make the A honor roll. Okay, so you're giving it your all. The last word, rogue, means a dishonest person, a cheat. The townspeople called the man who was always stirring up trouble a rogue. All right. So as you read this story today, or this part of the story, we left off Christian and Hopeful in a dungeon. Okay, not the part of the castle that you want to be in, really bad part of the castle. And before you begin reading this section, I just want to tell you a little bit about what you're going to read, because we know Giant Despair is all about destroying them. He does not care anything about them, and he just basically doesn't want them to be alive anymore. And so Giant Despair gives them a terrible idea. He tells them that they should end their lives. That is the worst idea ever. And Giant Despair, we know, is the opposite of God. God wants us to have life in Him. He wants us to have abundant life. And Psalm 46:1 says, "God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble." Whenever we're in a difficult situation, we can always turn to the Lord. Ending someone's life is not, or someone ending their life is not the answer to a situation. There is always hope in the Lord. And so I'm not going to give you a spoiler alert here, but you will see that things turn around and they realize that there is something that they should have been doing all along. And maybe you're already thinking this, why aren't they doing this? So as you read these pages, page 421 to 423, you'll see what Christian and Hopeful eventually do. And I want you to notice how Hopeful really lives up to his name. And what should Christian have been doing that he was not doing in this situation? All right, happy reading. See you next time.